It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. I'll turn this off right here. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. And mind, we're gonna have fun with this video today. We are going to have fun with this video today. So, comes out that Sony has a list of games that they want the public to crowdfund, Kickstarter. Several ideas that they want the public to fund. If they raise enough money, they're going to start productions on these games. So not only do we have to buy their system, pay to play their system online, but we have to pay to get their games started. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? I repeat that again. Oh, before I repeat that, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to my channel, thank you for the support. If you're new to the Big Gamer Small Talk podcast, thank you again for the support. I am the curator and one of the hosts of Big Gamer Small Talk podcast, but we now have our own merchandise, cups, t-shirts, iPad cases, iPhone cases, Samsung Galaxy cases, everything. You name it, we got it. Click the link down below. If you don't want any apparel, you can click available products and it will give you a skew of things that we have. If you into Jaggins, they got that. Whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean? They got it all. But honestly, on some real shit, myself, I'm a very, very fashionable guy. Contrary what most of you may guys you may believe. If you see me most of the time, I have a pajama or gym clothes on or something. But I'm a very, very fashionable guy, and this is something that I will wear outside in the street. Like me, you catch me outside, I don't have nothing on but Latiga, Lacosta, or True Religion, or a polo or something like that. You know what I mean? With a pair of $300 sneakers on my feet, and that's how how I dress. But neither here, but I will wear this outside. Like I'm waiting for my package to come. So you're gonna start seeing me wear my t-shirts out in the public, and they're cheap, $20. They have the long sleeve tees, the hoodies, they have everything. If you click to the right where it says t-shirt and you change the clothing style, it would give you, hoodies, baseball shirts, all types of stuff. It's really, 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 really nice. The link will be down below. But I'm gonna say this again. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Sony said, wouldn't you like to be their neighbor? They have a list of games. I mean, they're holding back on my Cypher filter. They're holding back on my Getaway, you know, part 2. They're holding back on Papa Rapper the Rapper. They have a list of games that they want the public to crowdfund. How do you feel about that? I don't give a fuck if it was Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo. It's not only do we have to buy your console, we have to jumpstart your games for you to make the games that the public want. That isn't fair. I tell you guys this whole time that you can be a fan, you can be a champion of any product. It doesn't matter. You can be a champion of any product. That doesn't matter. But we are consumers first. Big time. We are consumers first. You know what I mean? You can be a champion of anything, but it comes a point or comes a time that you have to say, you know what, fuck the bullshit. You're going too far. Sony's becoming very, very arrogant again. Sony's becoming like like they were before. Very, very arrogant. You know what I mean? I don't understand how could $1 billion company. Now we're not talking about some indie studio. You know what I mean? We're not talking about trying to create cap. You know what I mean? So I'm reading the articles on the create crack. Then Dallas Mavericks is letting go Rajon Rondo, and I guess they're trying to shop him or whatever the case may be. Fuck him. He's not that good offensively. He's a good facilitator, but he's not good offensively. But anyway, I'm sorry. I can see if you were an indie studio and you're trying, to get the game, start a game or whatever the case may be, fine. But that's not for a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm sorry. Kickstarter, GoFundMe, and all that shit. No, it's not for a multi-billion-dollar company. It's not. And that's very, very, very selfish of Sony, very arrogant of Sony, very anti-consumerism of Sony. Like, for real, like, honestly, like, come on. Like, all right, now, like, that whole Shimu thing, asking for $2 million. I'm thinking, like, damn, man, you think of Shimu, that game was bankrupt bankrupt Sega back in the day. That's how big and ambitious it was and how much money it cost to make. And it wasn't a big critical acclaim hit, It has a cult following, but it wasn't a megaton bomb or anything like Halo or Uncharted or Mario. So they asked for $2 million. I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, that's kind of low. This must be like an indie game. So the next day comes out, Sony say, no, we're back in it. We're just trying to gauge the public interest in the game. Right away, since Sony put when they invest $1 into that, all the money that was in that Kickstarter should be refunded back to the people if Sony is backing this game. Now they asking for $10 million. Like, this is like, you understand, first it was $2 million. Now they need $10 million. Now Sony's saying they have a list of games that they're thinking about crowdfunding. Do you see what this has started? Do you see what this opened the door to? I knew this shit was bad news when they drug that drunk motherfucker on the stage. You know what I mean? When they drug drug that drunk motherfucker on stage and said, "It's in your hands." I knew right there, that it was some shit about to jump off, man. Right then and there. Like when they drug his ass, they ain't paid for his whole tour room, but then he had him just walking the street with his hands in his pocket in Japan, kicking and rocking shit. Everywhere I go, people are like stopping you, bro. The majority of people here that on this internet and fighting this console war never played Shimu a day in their life. They didn't have a dream. They didn't have a Dreamcast. They didn't have a Saturn. Their first console probably was the motherfucking PS3 or the PS2. Most likely the PS3. The Wii, or Xbox 360. They don't know shit about Shimu. They hear stories of it. Like me, prime example. That's like me jumping up and down about the Last Guardian or whatever. I never played any of them. I never looked fun to me. And I was hoping, like, damn, I'm some way. Like, I was like Sony fans. I was sitting by and I look, and that shit looks like some dog shit. Like, it got the gameplay mechanics of Knack. Oi, oi, oi! What the fuck? That motherfucking dog, like a half rooster, half opossum with a chihuahua mix. Like, what the fuck is that? Oi, oi, oi! But all jokes aside, I'm asking you guys. I gotta take my grandmother out today shopping. I'm asking you guys, grandmother, know how to spend my money, man. My grandmother know how to take that guap from me. I'm asking you guys, what? Not even what. How do you feel about that though? Sony wanting you to fund their games so they can start, some of the games that you Sony fans have been asking for a while. So how do you feel about that? You know what I mean? Like, honestly. And like I said, this is not a diss video. This is a real video. This is a consumer video. Because right here we all stand on the line. Just like Microsoft said, we want Jade Empire or whatever. Just say you want to know, even though BioWare made it, but it was published by Microsoft. And Microsoft said, all right, we're gonna start a Kickstarter, and if we get enough money, we're gonna start, Jade Empire. We're gonna bring that back. Well, Phantom Dust, they just canceled Phantom Dust. And Microsoft, we're gonna start a Kickstarter for Phantom Dust. And if it gets up to $5 million, what the public shows interest, we're going to we're gonna restart production on Phantom Dust. Like that's wrong. That is wrong. Like you taking advantage of your fans. You taking advantage of Kickstarter. That's not what it's for, man. That's wrong. When you like this, as soon as Sony, they were already built back in that damn game. You know what I mean? They just like I said, they just took like Sony is a vain. How should I say? The motherfuckers are crooks. The motherfuckers are shiesty. Like I keep telling you guys, that a lot of you guys are too young to remember a lot of the shit Sony got in trouble for. Like Sony always doing some shit and having their ass drug in the court. You know what I mean? With the PSP, they was adding the PSP numbers with the PS3 numbers. You know what I mean? To investors, got sued behind that shit. You know what I mean? When people got hip to, like he say, quote unquote not say bootleg, but making copy. Say if you buy a CD, you buy a 50-cent CD, you put it in your computer, you make a copy of it, make your own little, you make your own little page. When people first start doing it, make their own little CDs on their computer, put them in their car, or whatever. If you put a Sony CD in your computer, it will put a rootkit, like some type of spyware on your computer. They got sued behind that shit. Like Sony always doing some crazy off the wall shit, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, and they come out they for the gamers. Y'all fell for that dumb shit, hook, line, and sink, man. Like y'all motherfuckers is bucking. Now they want you to go fund their games. Are they still for the gamer? They want you to go out there and pay for a Shenmue 3. You know what I mean? And no one was backing that shit from the beginning. Like that, come on, just think about it. $2 million for Shenmue. That game cost at least $70 million to make Shenmue that I know. Like I said, the first two almost bankrupt Sega. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all you need is $2 million. What the fuck is that? I'm telling you guys, man. Like, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, man, I'm trying to be nice here, not even me trying to be nice. I get a lot of aggravation. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys today, 'cause I got a lot of shit going on in my personal life. Not what you like to be my neighbor. Please, guys, don't abuse me on Facebook. I accept everybody. Nobody send me a bunch of dumbass messages all day, every day about a bunch of nothing. Like, come on, you're killing my battery. And I'm not saying anyone in particular. I don't mind talking to people, but don't send me a bunch of dumb. Don't flood me every day with a bunch of dumb shit. Like, it ain't cool. Like, it ain't cool, man. I'm gonna start blocking people. Like, I'm not saying I'm a celebrity, but damn, if you got something, hey, what's up, boop bop, shoot the breeze. But every day the same dumb shit. Like, stop it. Like, you don't need for that shit, man. Like, stop. If you want to start a conversation, I add you to the Facebook group. Everybody, the conversation, but just don't abuse it. Just be sending me a bunch of messages 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning about nothing. About nothing. Don't you know who you are? You know what I mean? Sending me messages 4 o'clock in the morning about nothing. Like, cool. I'm trying to be nice, but anyway, I'm asking back to yeah. I had to vent a little bit. I'm human. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? I'm human. You know what I mean? But I'm asking you guys, how do you feel about that? And it's not an Xbox thing. It's not a Wii U thing. It's not a Xbox. How do you feel about Sony saying they have a list of games that they want you, us, the consumer, to fund? A list of ideas. I'm sorry. That just rubs me the wrong way. That just rubs me the wrong way. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Better enough, I guess I go out, I buy your games. You know what I mean? Go out. I keep that guac on me. See what I got in my wallet. You know what I mean? I go out, I buy your motherfucking games. You know what I mean? I buy your games. It ain't good enough. I go out there, like I said, and buy your games. You want me to go out there and fund them too? Pay for them, get them going. Then go, you know what I mean? Then buy your console, pay for online. Like Sony, you bugging the fuck out, man. You are, man. I'm sorry. You are wrong. There's two left shoes, man. You about $403 bill, man. That shit ain't right, man. That shit ain't right. Shout out to the 44 people watching me live. You 44 people that are watching me live, what do you think about that? It's time to take this shit to the comment section. Listen, we buy their games. You hear this? Look, we buy their games. This is 20, 40, 60 a game, 20, 40, 50, 60 game. You know what I mean? We buy their games. We buy the 20, 40, 60. We buy their games. 20, 40. We buy their games. 10, 20, 30. You give the fuck I'm talking about. We buy their games. And we gotta fund them too. Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, man. That is wrong. Sony out there bitch on some Mr. Rogers shit like, wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? They on some Freak Malik shit from Dayton Street, man. I'm telling you, man. They got a list of games that they want us to fund. That is wrong as all hell, man. That's wrong. That's wrong than two left shoes, man. That's wrong than the bitch walking down the street with 3 titties. That's wrong than your motherfucking, your little sister dating an 85-year-old man and she 19. It's wrong. Wrong. It's wrong than me, you know, asking for your grandmother number. She not giving it to me either. That's wrong too. But I'm gonna open this comment. I'm gonna open this comment section up to you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Get it? I'm dying to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm dying to hear you guys' thoughts. Look, there you go with the dumbass messages again. I'm about to block his ass. You hear that shit? I done got 2 messages back to back from this dude, man. I'm about to block him. All right. Gaming in progress. He said, I got almost 9,000 subs, and I can't get 100 weak faggots to watch me. I'm up to 50 now. Spur them on. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't have 100 people here to watch me live. It's usually, but it fills up, it's pretty quick, but it's cool. All right. Let me refresh the page. If you're watching live now, Sony, okay, I see the comments now. If you're watching the video, I'm asking you, how do you can be a Sony fan. You can be whatever. How do you feel about Sony asking, going to be asking the public to fund their games? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Okay, Salad Fingers, man. He said I was going to kick back and enjoy some Batman, which I got back there. I installed it last night. I got in the house super late. I got some Batman. You know what I mean? Said, but it's fucked up on the PC. I told you, Salad Fingers, man. Xbox is the best box, baby. Get your Xbox. I'm about to sit back and enjoy this. Let me go to comments first. Donovan Anderson. Hey, Mr. Anderson, let me ask you a question. Do I know you in real life? You look so fucking familiar. Like, did we grow up together or something, Mr. Anderson? Hit me right back if you're watching this live still. Let me know. Donovan Anderson, but I think their line is a bunch of bullshit. They just want the money to do other stuff with to continue to choke down indie games to their consumers. Bro, I think it's wrong all across the board. Whatever they're going to do, they shouldn't be asking the public for money to fund anything. They shouldn't be. It's wrong. That's wrong with no hell. Jake Winter here. I said, I don't understand why they're asking for $10 million. Now, to fully achieve his dream for the game, Sony already said they're funny now, so why don't they just do it? Something is fishy here. What are they funny? Marketing deal? Most likely, probably so. No, Sony. Theo Curtis, it's in your hands. Mr. Harris, Mr. Harris said, man, sending another man messages at 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, something wrong with it, man. I don't know if he's in another country or what, but you just keep fucking inboxing me about nothing. About nothing. Uh, the range dancer. Did you see the new Forza 6 limited edition run to everybody console? No, I have not. Give me a link, please. I have not seen it. Give me a link, please. Shout out to Ghost Rider, my brother. Ghost Rider, what's going on, babe? Bro. Hey, next gen, I feel it's stupid, bro. Sony just taking Sony fanboys for suckers, man. And it's sad. They should have the money to fund this game, but not ask the fans to pay for this game is really wrong. You feel like I feel, man. You know what I mean? You feel like I feel that it is wrong, that it is fucked up. That is wrong, that is fucked up. You know what I mean? Collect fan. What better way to gauge people's interest on something than that, yo? Than that, though. You guys are blowing it a little out of proportion. They're not going to do it on their tentpole franchises, but they take an IP that hasn't seen the light of day in 10 years. You throw it up there and be like, hey, we want to make this, but what do you guys think? Are you interested in, if we do, if we don't, what's our interest, then they don't make it. You and crap need to calm your gut down. So wait. So what you're saying is, what they're doing is to gauge our interest and put the game up on the Kickstarter. Say, hey, what do you think about this? But they shouldn't be asking us for money. That's her right to put a game on someone's site. Hey, you vote by, are you guys interested in this game? There's nothing wrong with that. But why are they asking? Or why is a multi-billion-dollar company asking us for money? Do you not understand that? You bought their console. Now they want you to pay them to make games that you want to play on your console of choice. Like what is that? What part is that? But they would spend $50 million on Call of Duty DLC, Time DLC. You do not see what's wrong with that? I'm gonna read your question to you again, and I'm gonna answer this shit again. You said, what better way to gauge people's interest on something than that, though? You guys are blowing this a little out of proportion. They're not going to do it on their tentpole franchises, but if they take an IP that hasn't seen the light of day in 10 plus years, you throw it up there and be like, hey, we want to make this. What do you guys think? Are you interested? And if we don't voice our interest, they don't make it. No, if we don't spend our money, if we don't fund the game, they won't make it. Like I said, there's nothing but making a site and asking the public or developers, an article, and we thinking about doing this. What do the public think? Read the comments. It's wrong for them to ask, bro, you bought the console. So I'm 37 years old. I've been gaming. My first console was the NES. Since I was in the fourth fucking grade, 88, 86 or some shit like that. Never in a fucking million years that you had a Kickstarter to go fund a game that you want to play. Like, what the fuck is that? Let's think about that shit, man. Think about what you're saying. Like, that's cool. Like, that's great. Amazing Yago, the local pony of the channel, is really funny how you Xbox are twisting a Kickstarter. Wow. So how am I twisting this? They say they have a list of games or things that they want to do. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And thinking about putting them on Kickstarter. So how the hell? So how the hell? Yeah, so how the hell is that me twisting it? So I'm asking you as a consumer, you think it's fun? You think it's okay to go fund their games and go buy their games? I'm asking you. Now don't get shy now. I'm asking you a question. Now, I understand that you're a Sony fan, but they got a list of games that they think about crowdfunding. That's okay with you? A multi-billion-dollar company? Like, bro, you bugging. You know what I mean? You bugging, man. That shit ain't cool whatsoever, man. That shit ain't cool whatsoever. That's some dog shit. I don't keep it with Microsoft, motherfucking Nintendo. Wrong is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong, man. You don't do that to your consumers. You don't do that to your fans. I went out and bought your console. I should have to, fucking raise money for you to make games that I want to play on my platform of choice. That shit sound crazy as hell. Let's listen to that. That shit sound crazier than a motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? I gotta raise money. Man. That shit ain't cool whatsoever. I gotta raise money. You know what I mean? For you to make games. Like, come on, bro. Like, you bugging. You know what I mean? Like that shit is crazy. Let me read these questions, these comments again. I got a couple more here. Number one black guy said, nigga, they should be asking for a dime. Kickstarter is for people and companies that need money, not a multi-billion-dollar company. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you 115%, man. There's no need for that shit there. You know what I mean? Real talk. And I don't believe Sony fans are actually like Sony can do no. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a consumer. You hear me? Shout out to the 55 people here watching me live. Kelvin Branches has investor lost confidence in Sony. And okay. All right, we got a good question here. Kelvin Brandon has investors lost confidence in Sony and won't get them cash. Sony wants to hook and crook consumers for games they don't have to spend a dime. You right about that shit. Mike put Sony fan has the IQ of a rock. Kelvin put ponies don't give a fuck. They're severely brainwashed. They can give all their money away to Sony. Like that shit is wrong, man. Why do I still own a PS4, but on the 4th of July I'm buying the Xbox One? Richard Romero put, why do I still own a PS4? I don't know. But on the 4th of July, I'll be buying the Xbox One. You get your Xbox One, boom. My gamer tag is Zaire at me day one. We can play some Killer Instinct and something to have fun. You know what I mean? Nick put damage controlling the biggest megaton of E3 is retarded. Damage controlling what mega? What was the biggest megaton of E3? Please just show Shenmue 3. Did you see some gameplay for Shenmue 3? Like what? Have you even played the first two? Have you even beat the first two? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Nick, knock it the fuck off. I doubt that very, very seriously. I doubt that. You never even played the first two. And now you're talking about, they're like, stop it, man. Like, people be bugging. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? It's okay for Sony to spend $50 million on some time DLC with Destiny and with Call of Duty, but can't, and you can't fucking get exclusives. Like, come on. What does Sony have coming out in holiday 2015? What? But they can spend $50 million with Activision. You know what I mean? Like, what do they have coming out? What? I'm waiting. Nothing. Unimpressed command. Next gen, you the man. But I ain't the man. We the man. I appreciate it, man. You guys coming out and rocking out with me. I appreciate it. Real talk. I got a whole bunch of questions here. That's why I do these videos like this, man. To get to interact with you guys. It's fun. You know what I mean? You still at school? Oh, the graduation over, ain't it? Oh, all right. I found out what I want to do. I told you I want to do something, so hurry up home. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I got someone here. Nick, if you put $30 and release it, you get the full game. Hell, fucking yeah, I help fund that game. What? Like again? How old are you, Nick? Like seriously, how old are you? Like you mustn't have been gaming that long. You know what I mean? You must haven't been gaming that long. Like you must don't know the true essence of gaming. Since when I've never had to, I'm gonna play Kid Icarus on my NES, but I gotta give Nintendo $15 for them to make a game. Like what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like I don't understand that, man. George the Greek, 1978. Well, we're the same age, we're 37. So let's see if he has some gamer knowledge. I feel like I feel. What bothers me is, oh, yep, seems like it. What bothers me is with everything that is online to gauge public interest in developing the game. Why use a crowdfunding site that could do a poll and get the same results? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. A shout out to you, George the Greek. That's what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? Don't say they're using it to gauge the public in. You can do it. You can give a poll. You ain't got to take my money. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's like bananas, man. Like, you guys need to wake up and stop. Like I said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Like, they about to start a new trend. Like you know what? Hey, you want to play the new Uncharted? All right, we got to raise $60 million to play the new Uncharted. You better stop with this shit, man, and wake the fuck up. I'm telling you. You guys are about to really fuck yourself over, man. I'm not paying nobody nothing. I don't give a fuck what it is to make a game that I want to play. Shit, you know what I mean? That's one less sell. I won't buy it. Fuck it, man. It's crazy as hell. Like, you just think about what you're saying. I bought your console. Now I gotta pay. I gotta fund your games for you to make games now. We're not talking about some fucking little. We're talking about $1 billion company. Jokers is bugging. Cow Gaming put asking people to get a couple of million to fund a few more million means they don't believe in it and force the developers to get out there and start the interest. Microsoft at least is willing to take the loss and fully fund the whole damn game and put their own marketing team behind it because they believe in the game, are willing to lose some money just to show the public how much how much said franchise is worth. Okay. It not matter what it needs to see the light of day. Also, they put some time and though into it because if this is correct, Sony is just brainwashing gamers to see which will be most popular, not caring if it's actually a good game. Oh yeah. I had to, you got a lot there, no periods. But I am not saying I'm the grammar police. But this is what you're saying. For them asking, they don't have any faith in, the game. Sony is basically what he's saying, and he wants the developer to get out there and build up a frenzy from the public. Hey, go fund me. Hey, it's in your hands. I'm over here. I want to make Shmoo 3. Like, that game, that game has a cult following. You know what I mean? Like, come on. They know the game is going to do okay. This generation that just started, people are dying to buy new games on their new shiny hardware. You know what I mean? Like, for real. As long as the game is great, you shouldn't have no problems. As long as it's a good game, we have to worry about an order 1886. You understand what I'm saying? As long as it's a good game. Oh, down the mid put you from Brooklyn. Okay, my bad, bro. I thought you was from North. Brooklyn 1B put, yo, what's up, Z? What's good, bro? E Soto, that Anthony Tatum is so sick. I need that next gen. I got that for Father's Day, man. Appreciate it. All right, let me read from. Oh, okay. Okay, amazing. Sony doesn't own Shimon IP, Derp, and Sony is paying for the marketing and their port nothing else but continue to reach Mr. Fantastic. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. This is bigger than Shimon. Okay, Sony said they have a list of games that they're thinking about. Crowdfunding, a list of ideas. So I'm not even. This is bigger than Shimon. So this is not an exclusive. Sony is paying for the marketing. Cool. They're paying for their port of the game. Cool. So it can still come to the Xbox One then. So Sony is not, paying for the exclusivity of the game. So this game can come to the Xbox One. Fine. No problem. All right. But this is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. You're okay with Sony saying, you know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna make Siphon Filter 14. But if we can raise $5 million to start up, we make the game. Let's go to Kickstarter. You don't have a problem with that? Like, seriously, you don't have a problem with that? Just take Shmoo out of it. Take Shmoo and guys, you do what we're talking about right now. You tell me right there, you don't have a problem with that? Like that's crazy as hell, bro. That's bananas, man. Logic 56, but what do you think they're really trying to do with the money? I mean, they want to spend as less as possible. That's all. They trying to spend it. They're gonna probably they're gonna start some more Kickstarter stuff, but you know what I mean. But they trying to spend as less as possible, of their money. Just in case the game flops or whatever the case may be, they won't take that big of a hit. That's all. That's what I think they're trying to do. J Long 908 put Shenmue went from being the most ambitious and expensive game of its time to a Kickstarter indie. Japanese developers have lost their way. Well put. Well put. Well put. Well put. Well put. Shout out to Drone Question. He said, bang, bang, my nigga. These ponies are dumb as shit. They pay for anything. Fucking, when are we going to chop it up on some Smash Bros? When are we going to chop it up with some Killer Instinct? Now, listen here, Drone Crusher. We got your backwards compatibility now. You ain't got no more excuses. Bring your ass over to the Xbox One. You ain't got no excuses now. Hop on that Killer Instinct. Clark Stone Entertainment put, that's like me saying I want to sell drugs, but I'm broke, so I got to go out and ask a bunch of crackheads, ponies, aka to give me $10 each to buy 8 balls so I can come back and sell them to Rock. I'll repeat that again. He said it's like like I want to sell drugs, but I'm broke. I'm gonna ask a bunch of crackheads to put me back on board. They'll give me $10 a piece. I'm gonna go buy 8 balls. I can come back and sell it to them. Oh man, that was funny as hell. Donovan Anderson put, what happened to that $20 million they made from selling the PS4? They claim to have money, so why they got the gamers to fund their games? Sure, and sell it back to them. Like, you know what? If you listen to Sony, the PlayStation division is doing well, is making money, is doing this, is doing that. It's doing all this, and is doing all this, making money, is to the PlayStation division is turning the profit and all that. Why are you coming to the public to fund your games? Now, you guys have been saying you're waiting for greatness. Oh wait, so when the fuck is this greatness going to happen? What's going to be great? They're going to have you dumbass goddamn hand over fist and say, "Hey, take my money. I want to play John Travolta getting dirty in the midnight," and you guys can go out there and pay for that game to be made. I'm telling you, man, you guys are about to start a. Yeah, this. If this is the way it's gaming's going, I swear, I'm done. I'm done with gaming. If this is the way that gaming's going, I'm done with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done with it. Like I said, I've been gaming since the 86. You know what I mean? My first console was the NES. It was 86, 87. I got it in 4th grade. 86, 87. You know what I mean? Maybe 88. Whatever year I was in 4th grade. Whatever year the NES came out, this year I got it. First console, never had an Atari, even though I did play them. So my first console was the NES. So like I said, gaming, I know. I never heard anything like. I mean, listen, if an indie developer finds small company, we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar company. You're gonna come out and say that you're not backing the game, fine. But now they up the goal from 2 million to 10 million. They still got a Kickstarter. What the fuck is going on here? Like, something's going on. Like, I don't know what it is. Chronos Reborn 1 put, hey, Nation, I have a question to everyone. What's the difference between a Kickstarter and panhandling? There's nothing but begging, no difference. Got a good point there. He said, Chronos put, well, hey, Nation, what's the difference between a Kickstarter and panhandling? Oh, like I said, is number one Black. I said, my question is why Sony not fund these games themselves? I ain't dropping shit on nothing. They can fund this shit themselves. Xbox guy, Why do these goddamn ponies still continue to do all this shit, to do all this after those E3? Microsoft won, and that is almost a fact. Buyer's remorse is a bitch. Wow. Gamer Slayer exit. You buy the game, you buy online, you buy the marketing, you buy the packaging. You fund a slimy operation of a release games which DRM would have solved. No money to developers now. Now they ask you to fund almost the entire game and sit back and with a sip of steak in their hands, laughing at you. Right about that shit. You right about that shit. A fadeaway. What's up, man? 99. It's funny how you try and point out Sony on something that's not true. Okay, so what I'm pointing out at Sony is not true. So you must know what the fuck you talking about. The fadeaway 99. Sony said they have a list of games they was looking to crowdfund. A list of ideas. So what are you talking about? But I'm gonna be finished reading your comment because you must then educate yourself on the subject. And it said this is bigger than the scope of Shenmue. You know what I mean? It's funny how you try and point out Sony on something that's not true. What about Mighty Number 9 as a Kickstarter game? That game's coming out of Xbox and PC as well. Okay, now I know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Now, did I once say there was something wrong with a small indie developer? You know, trying to get their company off the ground. If you choose to do it, you're fine. But Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo is coming to the Wii U also. They're not funding that game. They're not backing that game. That game was independently made. From Mega Man fans, one of the successors of Mega Man that Capcom is not making. So one of the creators of Mega Man made Mighty Number 9. It's supposed to be a spiritual successor to Mega Man. Like, you come in and you guys get so offended when people talk the truth about Sony that you get your argument and you're wrong as hell. You be so quick to leave a comment in the comment section, not listen to what I'm saying. Go back and rewind this tape here. I never once said it was wrong for a smaller company. If they want to try to get the company off the ground and people want to fund them, fine. I'm talking about billion-dollar company. And just because the game was coming to the Xbox and the PC, Microsoft isn't funding it. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. That game is also coming to the PS4 and the Wii U. See how, you know what I mean? So I like to shut them ponies down real quick. See how I do them? They really be dropping knowledge. I straight shut them down, man, early. I shut their ass down early. Let's see what I got here. Got some more questions? Master Torch, but Sony can't seem to take their hands out of the consumer's pocket. That Sony Kool-Aid must taste really good. Funniest thing is Shenmue 3 will be a digital download only. You can't even get a physical copy. Please understand. Mike put, I've never seen a company nickel and dime consuming as bad as Sony, and the fanboys keep falling for it. The okie doke. Fanboys are in the Sony's cult, and Sony's are Jim Jones. Said fanboys in the Sony cult and Sony's Jim Jones. Now I'm drinking that Kool-Aid. Okay, Nick said, do you expect Gorilla, Sucker Punch, Naughty Dog, Media Molecule, Quantum Dream, Polygon, Santa, Sony, I guess Sony Santa Monica to ask people to fund their games? That list is probably full of indies. What part of this don't you understand? That Quantum, did you see that Quantum Dream game too? Like, oh my God, that Dream game looked like shit. I'm going to say this to you again, Nick. Sony, not me, Sony says they have a list of games and ideas they're thinking about taking to crowdfunding, you know. So I don't know how you can argue that, how you can spin that, or how do you, whatever you're trying to do with it. I didn't say this. This is not my opinion. This is coming directly from, you know what I mean, Yoshida and them. You know what I mean? They have a list of games that they're, you know, list of ideas that they're thinking about, you know, taking to the public, you know, the crowdfund. So I don't see why you talking about naming all these developers. Like, what the fuck that supposed to mean? Like nothing. And it, you know what I mean? It means nothing. Nothing. D people, I definitely ain't crowdfunding Sony can get choke on that L. Whoever is into this shit can take that. They want us to crowdfund them, then pay another 60 to play. Get the fuck out of here. Omaziaga put Sony helped out a lot of Kickstarter games. You still not answering my question, man. It's you see you doing. Are you listening, Omazi? You talk about everything about what I said. I said, so do you think it's okay? Again, you Sony dudes, answer. You guys can never stay on topic and answer the motherfucking question. You're talking about this game. I mean, listen. My question is to you, Sony guys. Do you think it's okay for Sony to say they have a list of games that and ideas that they want? They're thinking about, going to the public to crowdfund. That's what I'm asking you. I have heard everything else from you, Sony guys, but that. I'm asking you, do you think that is okay? That's what I'm asking you. You guys talking about this, what Sony done in the past, and Sony's only paying for the marketing. I'm not asking you none of that shit right there. That's what I'm asking you. Do you think that's okay? You know what I mean? That's what I'm asking. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to answer that. I got another joke in here talking about Shemu. Oh my god! Like I'm really starting to think. I'm listen. I know I like to be respectful, and like I said, we all can agree to disagree. But I really think that I'm really starting to think some of you Sony motherfuckers are fucked up. Fucked up mentally. Like I don't know what to say. Like I didn't ask this question, the same question every 4 ways since Sunday. I'm gonna ask you again. I got another guy. Into kill her, whatever the fuck. Into money, kill her. Listen to me. My question is this: Sony's $1 billion faceted company, right? Do you think it's okay, or do you have a problem with them saying they have a list of games and ideas? I repeat. Do you think it's okay for them to say they have a list of games and ideas that they're thinking about having the public crowdfund? That is the question at hand. Can I get a sensible answer, response out of one of you ponies? I'm asking you. That's all. That's the question. Ain't about what game is coming out. This ain't ask you shit about God of War. Ain't ask you shit about the Uncharted collection. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm not asking you who won E3. I'm not even asking you shit about Shemu. That's not what I'm asking you. That is the question. Because like I said, when I asked the question, like you guys can't even stay on topic. You're talking about everything but the right thing. I'm asking you, do you think that is okay? That's what I'm asking you. That's the question. Ain't about. Let me grab me a bottle of water. That is the question. Hold on. That is the question. I am back. Shout out to the 83 people watching me live. If you're watching me live, do me a favor. If you have not checked out our Big Gamer Small Talk merchandise, hit this water. Please do so. We got some great stuff. Great stuff. The link is down below. All right. I am back. Gave you guys enough time to answer this question sensibly with good sense. Okay, let's prove the X body is wrong. They don't think y'all can do it. I got faith in you, ponies. These are my daughter's waters. She's gonna kick my ass for drinking the waters. All right, let's go back to the question. D put ahead. Microsoft said this should have been hell. Mr. 617 Bean, an ex-bitch crying about Sony. What's new? I don't see your grandfather in here because his ex-bitch stumped him his grandmother. I don't see your grandfather in here crying. James Robinson put, yes, I find it okay because I say Project Cars and you are not. I don't know what you're trying to pay, okay? Bro, I don't know what you're trying to spell or what are you trying to say? Force or forced to pay, okay? So yes, I find it okay because I don't know what the fuck, man. Because I say Project Cars, bro. I ain't listen. We submit your question. I'm not even trying to make sense of that shit there. He said, Kevin, are you broadcasting someone else than YouTube where I can chat? No, I'm just right here, bro. I'm gonna be doing on Twitch a little later on, so you can join my Twitch. My Twitch is Next Gen 720. You want to holler at me? I'm just right here, and on Twitter for the most part. All right, gaming in progress. All right, Next Gen. I stopped watching at this point. I gotta do shit. However, I challenge you to debate me live. Oh my god. Another pony trying to go to the glue factory. All right, Next Gen. I stopped watching at this point. I got shit to do. Do shit. However, I challenge you to debate me live anytime, any place. I'm calling your house. So unless you're a pussy, you'll accept. So also to answer your question, I don't think crowdfunding is ever a good thing for any AAA company, Sony, Microsoft, or whatever. Okay, I can respect you for your answer, but what do you want to debate me about? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy, my bro Miguel, DX Truckmaster, Cortez, Nick. Nick, I swear to God, Nick, you gotta be about as dull as the motherfucking my grandmother's butter knife. You keep talking about 30, you pledge $30 to get the fucking game. Hey, Nick, that's not the question, Nick. The question is, do you think it's okay? Get Shamu out of your fucking head. I'm not talking about Shamu. Do you think it's okay for Sony to have a list of games and ideas to charge the public to, you know what I mean, to crowdfund? That's what I'm asking you. Is that okay? You know what I mean? And that's the case. If you pay $30, would nobody pay $65 for the game and just wait? Everybody pay $30. That don't make any sense. I'm asking you this again. All right, now listen, Nick. Nick, now I'm listening to your last shot here, man. Are you gonna be labeled for the rest of your life, man? I'm gonna get you labeled. Put you in there, have you riding that cheese bus. This is the question. Do you think it's okay for Sony to have a list of games that they want to make, but they're going to go to the public to crowdfunding? That's the question. That's what Sony said, okay? Jaleel Wilder put Sony sucks donkey nuts. Oh, man, I ain't going to touch that one. I'm gonna refresh the page one more time because I don't think these ponies gonna answer. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here, man. But they're gonna go to the public to crowdfunding. That's let me go to me noise comments. Kevin Kim put hell nah. Mr. Hyper, I'm glad Sony is Slack. It's good for competition on Microsoft end. Okay. Is asking money for Shmoo for a Kickstarter. Side tech goes. Sony spent all their money on Call of Duty. Yeah, you're right about that. 84 Neil Bone. That's some bullshit. Why is Sony trying to take people with money to develop a game only for them to go out and spend money to go buy the game again? What the fuck? Soon Sony will have the commercial on TV saying 50 cents a day can save Sony. You feed the company employees so we can continue to make games. Should send your money to help animals or some poor people, not a multi-billion-dollar company. Good point. Great point. Geronimo Perez, hell no. They ain't okay for Sony to do that. They better do that shit their damn self. Daniel put, well, you have to talk slowly to the ponies. Their brain is full of dust, pony dust. But hey, Resolution Gate comes to an end. They have no decent games for the month. Xbox is the best box, and the new UI seems to be another step. By the way, how cool would it be to see a little katana on the tablet with HoloLens? I would try to buy it day one. Mr. 617 Bing, is a sad day when next gen and crack gamer are becoming the go-to news source for Xbox on YouTube. Why it's a sad day, man? Listen, man. Thank you for the support. Bang bang. One, the Sheik of Game. What's up, X, bro? Sony is out their minds if they think if they can get away with that boycott Sony. You right about that and shit, man. I advise everybody. If they got a new game, like say Getaway 3 or 2, and they want to make it, and they going to the public, hell yeah, man, boycott them. Choke my damn love, much yo, left my LOL, much this my shit. It's funny as hell to listen to this all the way to work. Thanks, Nick Jen. I appreciate the support, bro. Real talk from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for checking me out and and watching me, man. Go back and checking me out, from the beginning. I see Amaziago didn't answer my question, man. And he ain't gonna answer my question. But it's all good, yo. You know what I mean? Uh, Hey, I just sold a t-shirt. Shout out to whoever just bought a t-shirt for me, man. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Right. All right. I guess that's it though. Actually one here. Well, I got some questions here on Twitter. Lil Broadport, you need to have a requirement for people to be even considered for a debate. They need to have a channel, at least 1K subs and 50 videos. Yeah, I ain't really, like I said, any debating a bunch of weirdos. Like, not saying my man is a weirdo, but what I mean, like I don't again, like I debated a whole bunch of people, you know. I didn't kick enough pony ass around here. I'm infamous for kicking a pony ass. Trust me. That's my pleasure. I don't enjoy nothing more than sticking my foot up a pony's ass. You know what I mean? But what debate me about what? Like what's the topic? Like, you know what I mean? Do you even have a YouTube channel? You know what I mean? Let me check this guy's channel out right here. They got 376 subscribers. I guess he's just getting started with his brand. But nah, you ain't ready for me, bro. Don't destroy your YouTube career before you even start, man. Yeah. Oh nah, you ain't fucking with me, bro. You ain't fucking with me, bro. Nah. I'm looking at this shit now. The guy that wanted to debate me. Nah, you're not rocking out with me, man. You ain't on my level yet, bro. But anyway, I'm gonna refresh this page. I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you guys for coming by and watching me live. I appreciate it, man. I see none of you ponies gonna answer the question sensibly. You can't get. I mean, I told you, man. They want to talk about what Sony Santa Monica's working on and what this one's working on. I'm asking a simple question, like you know what I mean. I'm asking like this. They act like I'm handling some Chinese math or something. You know what I mean? 84 nail bumps, and also the people that don't have a problem with it, they're not the one donating either. Adrian Bellinger put absolutely true. If Xbox was doing this, you will be praising them for it. If Xbox was asking the public for money, I will be praising them for it. We talk about a company that's getting worth $1 trillion asking the public for money. I will be praising this. Hey, my man, Adrian Bellinger, do me a favor, put your face right here by the screen. Slap the shit out you. I will be okay. A damn near $1 trillion company asking the public for money to go fund the game, bro. You bugging the fuck out, man. But anyway, it's your boy Next Gen 720. Thank you guys for rocking out with me today. I might be doing some streaming of Batman later on. But thank you guys for rocking out with me, man. I appreciate the love and support, man. And as I always say, bang bang. It's in your hands. Gundam style. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? Ooh. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? Listen, look, check this out too. I got coming up. I'm going to do a review on this controller here. This is a bad motor scooter. You hear me? This is a bad motor scooter. This controller here feels exactly like the 360 controller. Damn near. You know, you thought the 360 controller was perfect. Not saying I had a problem with the Xbox controller, but it feels a little different than the 360 controller. This here feels perfect. But anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, later on today. I might be live streaming Batman. I'm about to play it now, though. Bang, bang.